Hey guys, my name is Matimio, and today I simply wanted to say happy birthday to Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 has been out officially for an entire year now, and I kind of just wanted to talk about the game and its progression, and overall just kind of reflect back on all the good old days of Battlefield 3. It's pretty amazing that we have all, or many of you guys that are watching this, have continued to play this game for an entire year, and at least for me, I'm still enjoying it, I'm still loving it, and I have many plans to continue playing it, and hopefully it'll last another year until Battlefield 4 comes out. As for the gameplay itself, which you guys see here, it's actually all taken during the first week that the game was released. I'm not exactly sure why I held on to it for this long, but I'm kind of glad that I did because I think it suits this anniversary video perfectly. I think I was going for some sort of montage since it's all going to be just some sniper gameplay and some recon action. But after kind of watching this gameplay myself, I kind of reflected back on Battlefield 3 and came to the realization that this game kind of has evolved and polished itself over the past year. DICE has been constantly patching it. They've made a lot of tweaks to it, and while I don't think it's drastically different from a year ago, it's definitely, I think, changed quite significantly and for the better. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's had its down times as well. If you guys remember the suppression effect, DICE increased it quite significantly. I think what they were trying to do was make it make the support class, or maybe just make the suppression effect much more viable, but they buffed it way too hard and everyone complained about it for about a month. They finally reduced it quite significantly to the point where it is today, but I think there was about a month there where everyone just kind of hated on Battlefield 3, just mainly because of the suppression effect. So Battlefield 3 has had its down moments, but in general, all of the changes have been very positive and a lot of fun. I'd say that my favorite change to the game would be the buff to the bolt action rifles, where they made it so you could get a one-shot, one-kill if you got an upper chest body shot. Before then, the only way for you to get a one-shot, one-kill with the bolt action rifles was to get a headshot, and while that required a lot of skill and it made for some pretty intense moments where you would just get headshots back to back to back, I like to play in the recon class, and before the patch, or before that change, I don't think it was a very viable option, and granted, I still feel like the recon class is weaker than the other ones out there, but I find that that one patch made the class much more viable. It made it so that you could play much more aggressively, and overall, I think that that one change is the one that I'd say was my favorite. But I'd love to know what your guys' favorite changes. There has been a lot. They've patched this game consistently. I think a lot of you out there might have liked the knife bug fix, where they finally made it so, it was actually a recent one, finally made it so that two people can be going through the knife animation on the map at the same time, which is awesome. But yeah, like I said, there has been a lot of changes. I'd love to know what your guys' favorites. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, guys, I basically just wanted to say happy birthday to Battlefield 3. I've gotten hours and hours of entertainment out of this game. I know for the next couple of months it's going to provide me with even more fun and entertainment that most games wouldn't have provided. And I also just kind of wanted to thank DICE for continuing to support their game after release. A lot of developers out there wouldn't have taken the time to do so, and I just kind of wanted to thank DICE for taking the extra mile. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, I always appreciate it when you give my videos a rating, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more. But until next time, guys, have a good one, and take it easy.